Welcome to Bourbon School. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Brian, and today we are going to go through a list of, what?
Whiskey vibe songs.
Whiskey vibe, like drinking songs. Great songs to listen to while you're...
Sipping away.
There it is. That's all right.
Okay, so I got this idea recently because my daughter likes pop music.
Okay.
And specifically lately it's been pop country music.
Oh.
So yeah,
The best.
I know.
Boy,
Listen.
Vivi, I thought I
Vivi,
liked you,
yeah.
Vivi.
She's 9 years old. she's vibing with like Morgan Wallen.
Oh.
And like yeah. So I
me
think
back.
some of it is some friends, listen to it too. So she's really into it.
You need new friends, Vivi.
Oh,
She's 9, Brian. She doesn't know what good music. What
Those-
9-year-old girl are you? Like, oh yes, I love your taste in music.
and she's
But-
a sassy molasses.
Yeah, she is. But then we were like just listening to like the radio, and every time we listen, there's a line about whiskey, drinking your worries away, whatever. I think that's a very country thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But so you're drinking when you're happy, you're drinking when you're sad. It doesn't matter what it is.
Okay.
So that was my kind of idea going in. I was like,
I like
well, and then I talked to Brian about it, and he was like, I don't know any songs that explicitly talk about whiskey. I'm like, it's fine. You don't have to pick specific whiskey songs.
I have a very shallow knowledge of country music,
Yeah.
which is most of the whiskey songs.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Except
that's
Johnny
true.
Cash, so that's about all I
Yeah.
got. But, okay,
So, well, we interpreted a little bit different. So I kind of picked songs that were whiskey heavy on the whiskey vibe.
I bet you they're country songs.
They are. Well, 2 of them are. But then Brian went in kind of a different direction. So explain to us how you interpreted this one.
So I did it in the most Greg from the Bourbon Note way possible. I took the rules and then interpreted it in my own
Yeah,
way.
I love that.
So I did basically like drinking songs, some that have whiskey in them, some are just about drinking in general. All of them would be what you would consider like maybe Irish drinking songs.
Very on theme for you.
And
we're wearing green.
Right.
Oh my God.
But
you didn't do that on purpose either.
no, I just walked out with the shirt and then there was Lauren with the
Y'all
green
wanted
shirt.
to be like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because producer's wearing green as well. But this is all in honor of going to Ireland in
For 4 days.
4
days. When this airs, I will be in Ireland. Yeah.
You will also
jealous.
be 50.
I will also be 50. Thank
why do
you.
you have to
So
out them
kind
on
for you to
camera?
remind me. Yeah,
Damn.
thank you. That was great. All right. Ladies first, is your idea?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
go first.
So what came to mind first, and anybody, I think most people might remember this song. It was a country song, but it was also very poppy. So Brad Paisley and Alison Krauss came out with a song called Whiskey Lullaby.
Okay.
I think this was in like the 90s.
All right.
And I remember specifically, I used to watch music videos all the time, which I don't think kids do anymore. Like I'd get up early and I put like VH1
they don't watch music
or
videos anymore.
MTV on, and I would just watch music videos all morning. And this was one that would come up a lot. And the whole plot of the music video is like this guy is going off to war, like World War II.
Uh-huh.
And he's kissing his girlfriend goodbye. He's like thinking about her the whole time. And then when he comes home, guess what? She's with somebody else.
Oh, that's a killer.
Okay, yeah.
Can I just stop you for a second? Did you say this came out in 1990?
I think it's like 90. I don't know.
And
in
you
the
watched
90s.
it when you were a kid?
Well, okay.
Oh, good
no, not
God.
90s. And music videos they replay over and over again.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact year this one came out. I think it was the late 90s.
This is just a festival of making me feel old today. Go ahead. Sorry.
So, I'm going to read you a lyric here.
Oh, boy. Am I going
Okay.
to cry?
You might.
Oh, boy.
He put the bottle to his head and pulled the trigger.
Whoa, what?
Yep.
You
It is
can't do that.
They both end up, and this is how the music video works out, end up killing themselves with the bottle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is a very depressing whiskey song.
Boy.
But it is like, I remember the song so well, and I love it so much. I was like, I gotta put that on the
Okay.
list. So we're starting with a sad one. But that's how whiskey songs go. And when I interpret it, they're either really happy or really sad, or like party, or like, my girlfriend broke up with me, that kind of
truck
song.
broke
My
down.
truck. Yeah. This one,
My dog died.
this
It
one's about rampant alcoholism for both of them.
Yeah. Like drinking yourself to death. This is a wonderful way to start. Like
sorry.
we're starting at a very
I should have
high,
started
happy
on a different
note.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. Lay in the mood.
So my first one is Whiskey You're the Devil. And it's a great, like very kind of fast-paced drinking song. It's older. It's 1959. So the version I am familiar with is not from 1959, but
Okay.
it's attributed to this band called the Clancy Brothers, who also sang a banger known as Beer, Beer, Beer.
Okay.
But
Are they Irishmen?
yeah, I think
Okay.
the Clancy Brothers.
I don't know.
But actually, the lyrics are attributed back to 1790 in Ireland.
Really?
Yeah, so
Well,
this
that's
is old
not a
school.
surprise.
We're going way back. So the version I am most familiar with is by a band called the Town Pants. They're from Vancouver, and we've been able to see them several times. They're excellent, excellent. You should check them out. We'll put all links to all this music in the description.
You gotta watch the
because we
first music
can't-
video, everybody.
Right? Yeah. Make sure
cry.
watch hers last, so at least you're feeling good, so it doesn't put you
Or
down
you
to
could
the
watch
floor.
mine first
Yeah.
and then be
And then
happy watching
Be
yours.
uplifted by
Yeah.
Whiskey or the Devil. Sure, yeah, whatever. But I like it. We'll put links to all of them, but that's my first one.
Okay. So my next one I went with was Whiskey River by Willie Nelson. It's a classic whiskey song
I know this one.
about just forgetting your troubles,
Mm-hmm.
which is for the most reason why people drink, I think, or if they're filming a bourbon channel.
Sure, yeah.
So this one, it's just a classic. I mean, it's classic Willie Nelson. It's just a fun song to listen to. It's a fun song to drink to too, so it falls into your interpretation as well.
Yeah.
Great classic. What do you got?
Willie. Okay. My second one is a song called Seven Drunken Nights. You know this one?
No.
Oh, it's such a great song. So it's, again, another really good, it's got some slow parts and then some really fast parts. It's great for drinking, but it's basically about a guy who comes home drunk every night and finds evidence of his wife's infidelity. And she
Common
gives
theme?
him, yes, and she gives him the most ridiculous explanations for what he's seeing. And
That's fun.
he believes it.
It's the whiskey.
And he comes home every night and there's something different he sees. And it's a really fun song. So it's 1967, The Dubliners is the name of the band.
Oh,
Also-
I know the Dubliners.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Personally, or you just know of them?
I know them personally.
Oh, that's wonderful.
No, I know of them. Yeah.
The Town Pants also does this one.
Really?
But it's obviously not the original. But yeah, it's a good one. It's fun. It's a fun song. Makes me giggle. What do you got?
All right. I know you said you hate this song.
Oh
but
boy.
I put one bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
I hate George Thorogood. I can't
Okay.
stand him. It's
Well,
okay though. I'm
love this song.
clarifying. Okay.
Okay, so this is from the 70s, but
Mm-hmm.
it's really fun. I hear it at weddings a lot.
Yeah.
Like when everybody's starting to get a little bit tipsy.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I was going to ask you what you think about the order: one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. See, I would go in a different order.
I would start with the beer.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would start with a beer.
I usually start with beer.
have 2 bourbons, screw the scotch.
Ah, okay. I knew you were going to say that. I'd go in the opposite order. I would go one beer, one scotch, one bourbon.
Okay. All right. One
Yeah.
beer, one scotch,
One
one
bourbon.
You
I want
would
to
still
end the
do
night
but
with the best.
You're a scotch person, so.
No, I'm not a scotch.
Well, you drink scotch.
Every now and then, not often.
You've been known to enjoy scotch once in a while.
Once in a while, but not often. So,
Okay.
no, I think it's I prefer bourbon. So I gotta finish with the last. Best.
George Thorogood always sounds so angry when he sings. Like he growls. I don't like him. Don't like it. It's very aggressive. I'm not a fan. Anyway, my final song is a classic. If you live anywhere near Canada, it's a classic. It's called Home for a Rest, and it's by a band called Spirit of the West, and it is the quintessential drinking song. Like when this comes
never
on,
heard this.
when this comes
Will
on,
I know it when I hear it?
you might. I don't
Okay.
know. But when this comes on at a wedding or a party,
Mm-hmm.
it immediately, once the music really hits, everybody's bouncing up and down.
Ooh,
just
nice.
the whole time. It's in the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame. It's like
Are you an honorary
certified
Canadian?
platinum.
According
Canadian
to his friend Greg, yes.
Canadian Chris and Peter Story will enjoy this. This is our Canadian content again. But it is a great song. Unfortunately, John Mann passed away a few years back, so I'll never see them sing it again.
Aw.
But it is a great, great song. Perfect drinking song. It's real
Gets
raucous.
everybody in the mood.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. If you don't have a drink in your hand when the song is playing, there's something wrong with you. Or maybe you just don't have a good relationship with alcohol. But anyway, that's my third drinking song.
Okay. Well, I have some honorable mentions.
Oh, okay. Let's have it.
Okay. Well, only because these two are so popular on the radio right now. This is what I was thinking is that Tennessee Whiskey song by Chris Stapleton.
Oh,
You
yeah.
heard it? I think that song is very catchy, and I think it's kind of romantic too.
I feel like based on the reviews of Traveler, he maybe doesn't know what he's singing about.
Oh my god. Yeah, possibly. And then I also had on my list Alabama Song by The Doors,
Okay.
which kind of has like that 60s like kind of wacky
Yeah.
like
Jim
Yellow
Morrison was a
Submarine
wackadoo,
vibe
man.
to it, but
Yeah,
that's a good tune to listen to. And,
Okay.
You know, I know you don't like Morgan Wallen, but I have to for Vivi's sake,
For
I
your
have to
daughter.
mention Whiskey Glasses because that song I get requested by my 9-year-old daughter.
Is Morgan
Play
Wallen-
Whiskey Glasses? I'm like, you know what whiskey is?
Is Morgan Wallen the one that threw the table off the building or something?
I don't know anything about. I know he's gotten in trouble a lot,
Yeah,
but
think
I don't
he,
know
like,
what
threw
it's
a chair
for.
or something
Yeah.
like crazy.
Well, he's a young man.
Jackass.
I'm drinking a lot of whiskey there.
Yeah, who didn't throw furniture off a building in their younger
He's a
years?
country star, okay?
Yeah, I
They're known
guess,
for their
I
antics.
guess, yeah.
No,
All right,
just
well, we want to know your favorite drinking/whiskey songs, so go ahead and put those in the comments. If you love ours or hate ours, also tell us that. And
don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell for notifications.
so you never miss another episode of Bourbon School.
Cheers, Brian. Well,
Cheers.
got a little bit
You're
left.
all out. What the hell?
I got a refill.
Yeah.
Refill.